Good morning and welcome to Fit for Fall. I'm Tawana Wright, Associate State Director of Community Outreach, and we are live with Collective Culture this morning. We've got Denise Moss Jarrett and Jerry Haslam joining us. So, folks, this morning we're going to talk through a couple of things. We had a little technical difficulty on Tuesday, but we're back and we're live for you. So, this morning we're going to start with we have Denise here for the first time. So, Denise, we're going to put you to work today. We know we're going to start with some stretching, so we want to make sure that folks go ahead and grab a towel or a mat. And can you tell us a little bit about you and your work and what you're doing in the fitness arena?
Absolutely. And first of all, thank you, Tawana, for having me here. And hello to the people of AARP. My name is Denise Moss Jarrett, and I have been in the fitness area or arena, as you say, for the last 7 years. Started out running, got into cross training, TRX, and different things like that, and have just fell in love. And for me, it's a lifestyle.
Well, that's great. So, we have a varying level of fitness in our group. Some people are more advanced than others, but I know that stretching is important for everyone. What are some of the benefits of stretching?
So the benefits of stretching, you want to stretch before and after. You stretch before to warm those muscles up, to get them ready for the strenuous exercise that you are about to put them through. It just kind of gets those muscles limber and just warm them up and make sure that they're ready to receive the I won't say beat down, but the work that you're about to put them through. The benefits afterwards is to just make sure that we are relaxing those muscles, that it helps you with recovery. Because a lot of times when you don't stretch and you put your body through a strenuous exercise or a strenuous activity, it makes it harder for you to recover because you have not stretched afterwards.
All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to kick it off with a little stretching this morning.
Awesome.
Hello friends, it's Denise with Collective Culture. We're going to focus on stretching your muscles. I, for one, am not good at this, so this is always a good reminder that when you've had a tough workout, when you went out and walked, when you went out and ran, it's always good to have a good practice of stretching your muscles. So let's get right to it. Again, you can do this in a chair or you can do it on a mat. I prefer that you do it on a mat on the floor. So we're going to start just like this. We're going to open right here to V. Just think about a pizza, right? And we're gonna take it over right here. Keep it nice and long. Stretch it out. And then we're gonna take it to the other side, just like this. Nice and long. Stretch it out. Really good. Awesome. We're gonna continue to stay right here in the lower half of our body. And so what I want you to do is take your hands out, stretch them out as far as you can, right here. And we're gonna hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You notice that's a good stretch right here in the thigh area. Let's do that one more time because that's an area that doesn't get a lot of attention, a lot of love. So one more time, guys, for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's focus on those arms, right? We're always using them every day. What we're gonna do is just take them overhead just like this for 3 seconds on each side. We'll start with our right side. Let's go. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. All right, so last stretch that we're gonna do is just kind of a full body stretch. I want you to just kind of lay back for me. This is not a break, guys. Lay back for me, and we're just gonna do a full body stretch. We'll hold it for 10, twice. Let's lay back on our mats, just like this, and we'll hold it for 10. I want your toes to be pointed. I want your hands over your head. Here we go. Halfway there. Nice and long, nice and lean. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's reset. Bring it back. Now let's go for that one more time. Remember to keep your toes pointed. We're gonna put those arms over our head, nice and long, nice and lean. Hold it for 10. Here we go. Halfway there. Nice. All right, make sure you get up very slowly, guys. You don't want to rush up too fast, right? All right, guys. So after you get that nice stretch in, you're going to feel really good. Those muscles are going to thank you. Again, this is the end. This is Denise with Collective Culture. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.
Thank you, Denise. So we've got our stretch in. Now we're going to move on to some arm work. So what are we going to do with our arm work today?
So, Tawana, what we're going to do with our arms, we're just going to really work on those biceps. We're going to work on those triceps, and we're going to focus on the shoulder area as well, too. Got the guys doing some bicep curls, got them doing some shoulder presses, things to help you tone your arms up because, you know, as we mature, we have those areas. I know that I do. One of the areas that's one of my problem areas is my underarms, my triceps. And so I really just every day just try to make sure I do bicep, tricep dips, and different things like that. Anyone can do this exercise. It's very good for you.
All right. Well, let's move on to our arm work.
Hello, friends. It's Denise with Collective Culture. And today we'll be focusing on arms. Each set will give you 5 reps. We're going to go through it twice for 2 rounds. We'll start with biceps, we'll go with shoulder presses, and then we'll go with arm circles forward and backwards. So without further ado, let's get those arms ready for biceps on 5. Ready? Let's go. Nice and strong, up and down. That's 2. Remember, guys, we have 5. That's number 3. 4 and 5. Awesome. All right, so what you're going to do next is those shoulder presses. I need you to put your arms parallel just like this, right where your shoulders are. We're going to go up and then down for 5. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, guys, and 5. Let's jump right into those arm rotations. We're going to start going forward, and then we're going to go backwards, 5 and 5. Nice and tall. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go right to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, friends, remember, we started with those biceps. We'll jump right into those shoulder presses. We're going to go right to those arm rotations, forward and backwards. This is going to be the blitz round. Here we go. Remember, we're going for 5, okay? Set those arms right here, right by your waist, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Remember those shoulder presses. We're going to set those arms parallel right on your shoulders right there, and we're going to go up for 5. Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take those arms right out to the side, guys. Remember, we're going 5 forward, 5 backwards. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Friends, thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Denise from the Collective Culture. In these times, stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time.
So Denise, so we've gone through our stretching, we've gone through our arm activity. You loaded us up for Jerry, and we got a progression going here this morning. Hey, Jerry, welcome back in.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So our progression this morning, we've done stretching, we've done our arm movements. Now, tell me, Jerry, how the arm movements that we've done are going to lead us into our next video,
Well,
which is that boxing.
I feel like it's got our arms warmed up so they're used to that movement before we go faster. You want to make sure that you warm up because you don't want to injure yourself and you don't want to tear anything. So I think it is important to get that good body flow and blood going so we can jump right into it.
All right. All right. So we're going to go through here and use those arms. We've got
That's
them
right.
warmed up. We've
Yes.
stretched them out. We've warmed them up. Now let's do some boxing.
Okay. Hello guys, I am Jerry from the Collective Culture and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today I want to have a little bit of fun with cardio, and we're going to do a little bit of fun of cardio with a little bit of arms. I know you may or may not remember a guy a long time ago by the name of Billy Blanks. Well, guess what? I'm going to be Jerry Blanks today. So I want you to join me. We're going to do our arms, we're going to have fun, and what you need to know is get them up. You ready? So here it is. I want to see that lovely face. So what we're going to start with is just a simple jab. I just want you to give me a jab, just a smooth jab, just making that smooth. And you may be better on one side than the other. So again, I want you to go a jab. I don't want it to go down. I want a nice jab. So you're jabbing. That core is nice and tight when you do that. So it's a jab. It's a jab. We're going to do a little bit more. Give me 2 more. There you go. So that's going to be your jab. Then we're also going to do a hook. And with that, I just want a hook. You're just coming straight across. It's a hook, almost like you're bam. So it's just a hook. So let's practice the other side. We've got that hook. There we go, hook. Hook it. Again, that core is nice and tight when you do that. Give me 2 more. There you go. Then we're going to do an uppercut. We're going to work on that waist. We're going to bring it up. So it's upper. Right here, just uppercut. You're going to bring it up. It's all the way up. You're going to bring it up. The other side, we're going to bring it up. I want it up. It's like you're reaching all the way from that waist. You're going to bring it up. Give me 1 more. Now what we're going to do, you understand we've got a jab, we've got a hook, we've got an uppercut. And we're going to work that core, but this time we're going to actually move a little bit with that. So what I want you to do right here is going to be a jab, a hook, an uppercut. Got it? Jab, hook, uppercut. We're going to do 2 more on this side. Jab, hook, uppercut. 1 more this time. Jab, hook, uppercut. Now we're going to do the other side. And when we do that, what I want you to do again, just kind of twist it. We're going to jab, hook, uppercut. Jab, hook, uppercut. 2 more. Jab, hook, uppercut. 1 more. Jab, hook, uppercut. So now that we know we're going to do that, we're just going to dance a little bit on our feet. And with that little dance that we're doing on our feet, we're going to actually put that together and just get maybe 3 or 4. So you got jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Arms are up. How about that? Jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. There we go. Give me 2 more. Jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Give me 1 more here. Jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. There we go. So with that again, you can take that and make it as intense as you want or as low as you want. We really just use our upper body. But when we use all of our body and twisting, that's going to give us a little bit more intensity, but I want you to feel comfortable with whatever you're doing. So again, you got that jab, that hook, that uppercut. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Jerry with the Collective Culture, and I'll see you next time.
So, Jerry, one thing I noticed when you were doing the exercise is that you made it a point that your core was stable. You weren't moving around. What's the importance of maintaining that core in a solid position instead of moving around?
Well, you can actually do both, but what that is, that's going to help engage your core. A lot of times we think we have to move to work a muscle, but actually if you engage that muscle, you're working it. So, if you're just sitting in a chair and you not holding your breath, you just pull your abs in, you will feel yourself working. And I think that the beauty of that is we think that movement is work, but actually movement is work, but engagement is work as well. So that's going to give you even more of a burn for that abdominal.
That sounds great. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with questions from the audience.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, folks. So we've got some questions coming in from the audience. So our first question is, how long do we need to engage in stretching activities? So Denise, how long should we be stretching? What's a good time frame?
So I suggest that you stretch at least 5 to 10 minutes before and after exercising. Like I said, that 5 to 10 minutes before is going to warm those muscles up, get them prepared for what you are about to put them through. And then afterwards, it's more of a recovery, more of you to just make sure that your muscles show that you are actually showing your muscles the love, and make sure that you recover quicker.
All right. So Jerry, with the boxing exercises, are there specific muscles that we need to be stretching?
Yes, we want to make sure that we're going to stretch. If we're doing boxing for the upper body, we're going to make sure we stretch our arms, because you could be doing boxing from the lower body. So it's going to depend on if I had been doing kicking with my legs, I would have definitely suggested that we stretch, or we showed a demonstration of stretching before we went into that, because that was more of cardio without warming up, although I had warmed up prior to that video. So if we're doing boxing with our arms, making sure our forearm, our bicep, our tricep, our shoulder, getting all those things warmed up, and just actually taking your shoulders and rubbing them, rolling them back or rolling them forward is going to be so beneficial.
Okay. We've got I think this is a very important question. We got a question coming in. How do you, are there any tips for those coming back from an injury and wanting to ease back into exercising?
Definitely consult with your doctor first, obviously. But what you would want to do is not rush it. I would definitely take it easy. If you're coming back from an injury, I would make sure that you are easing back into whatever you're trying to do, whether that is, if you were a runner, I would start with walking first. Just making sure that you don't re-injure those muscles. If it's something where you messed up your back, I would definitely make sure that you have a back brace on. That you make sure that you take care of yourself with those salt baths, those Epsom salt baths, and just ease back into it. Do not overdo it. That's one of the worst things that you can do, and it'll get you re-injured.
Okay. All right. And another question we had is, do the Fit4Fall videos stay on Facebook? Can I go back and watch? And the answer is absolutely yes. The videos are on our Facebook page, but you can also go to our YouTube channel. That's AARP Alabama on YouTube, and the videos are available. Well, ladies, it's been great this morning. Thank you for joining us, and we're looking forward to Tuesday for Fit4Fall. Folks, don't forget that we do this twice a week with Collective Culture at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll see you on Tuesday. But in the meantime, remember to stay safe and stay fit.